Good evening everybody, it's Sarah here and welcome to my channel, and I have a little tutorial slash assembly project for you today. I did record one earlier and I did the chicken gift bag, and just about 5 minutes from the end of the video my husband phoned me and my video went off on my phone, so I lost the tail end of the video. So I thought, right, okay, I'll re-record it. I'll show you the chicken bag and I'll make the lamb bag. So this is the one that I made earlier today, and I'm really sorry that the video cut off at the end. But this is a little KS Craft Easter gift bag with the chick add-on set. So that's when you get the bag. Hang on, I've got the original one here because I looked this one out earlier too. So this is the original one. So when you order it, you get it and it comes with the rabbit. And you can order a Santa and a gingerbread Christmas add-on. And these are the Easter ones. So you get like a chick and the lamb. And it's the lamb is the one that I'm going to be doing and showing you today. So what you're going to need for the Easter gift bag is two of these. Cut two of these out, which I've already gone ahead and done, and cut two of these out and cut two of these out. So I'm going to pop that across to the side. This should come together quite quickly because I've done all the hard work and I've actually pre-assembled the little lamb. I suppose the fustiest thing about this is getting all the little swirls on for its head. I used the negatives as well as the positives, just so I could bulk it up and give it a bit of a perm and its little furry head. And with this die you get the lamb and the swirls. You get the little head piece for the top that you attach the swirls to, then you get all the eyes and the nose and an additional swirl. So that's what comes in the lamb bag. And I'll just pop that across there just now. So let's put wee lammy up there just now and let's get the bag assembled. So the first thing that I'm going to do is get some glue and glue the decorative pieces for the handles on. And I actually cut out green ones and white ones for the last chick project, and blue ones and white ones, and I decided to go with the blue on the top. But with this one I'll just use the white ones that I'd already cut out previously. When I get all excited when I'm going to record a video, my breathing goes all wonky because I try to speak too fast, and I can't speak fast because then I can't breathe. So excuse the state of my airways today until my voice calms down. So what I'm going to do is just fold that score line, fold along that score line and just pop that there, and do the same with this one. It's pre-scored, if you can see that, just along there. Yeah. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do is, if I can find it, I had it earlier. Oh, here it is. I've got skinny score tape and I'm just going to put some up these sides. I find it quicker if I just do it with score tape. I suppose if you want it to be, score tape should hold it, but if you want it to be even sturdier, you could use wet glue, but I'm not doing the wet glue. Okay, let's just put the score tape on this side as well. Okay, and then we want a bit at the bottom. I use a bit thicker score tape. Okay, so what we want to do now is score along the fold lines. So we want that to go in the way. So let's just fold that down the middle. And we also want these to go in the way. Let's just fold them. And then that one to come in. And we also want to get these little triangles at the bottom. That's what I did before. I could never remember what I did before to try and get that crease in properly, and I just remembered. Okay, let's get these ones on the go. Okay, and we want that one to go in. Score that. See if I can remember how I did this again. How did I do that? Alright, okay. That's it. That's one of these folds that once you do it, you can do it again and you forget the next time. So that's all the folds done on that. So the next thing that I want to do is put, and I find this easier, is to put the wee thing on it before you assemble the bag. And it makes it so much easier because then you're not having to try and attach something onto a pre-made bag that's not going to fold down, so you'll be struggling to put anything on it. So let's just do that. I'm going to put some double-sided Scotch foam adhesive on this, just to pop it up a little bit. There we go. Now I noticed that the ears were hanging off the side of the bag, so we better not put the foam adhesive out onto the ears. So let's just put it up at the top there. I think I'll put another wee bit. Hang on. Here we are. And a wee bit there. There we go. Okay, how are we doing for time? 9 minutes, we're okay. See, now that the excitement of starting a new video has kind of calmed down a little bit and I've stopped talking as much, I can talk better and breathe better. So I just need to learn to relax when I'm recording a video. Okay, so that's our wee sheep on the first one. So the way that I like to assemble these bags is in a long line and then fold it up. I find that to be easiest. So I'm going to take a strip of the score tape off, kind of flatten that a wee bit, and pop this underneath here. Hope you can see that. And you want that bottom line to match up with that line there, and then just press it down. And then remove this one and get this one across and move up that bottom line. Line that bottom line up with that one. And then that'll become the back of the bag. And then we want another one this side. So you will man frame here. Line that bottom line up there, this bottom line here, with this one. And then pop that on. Okay, then what you want to do is fold it over. Fold that bit over. Take that one off. And fold this over here. Okay, so you want that bottom line to match up with that line there, and then that's your bag more or less assembled. All we've got to do is put the bottom together. So peel off your little bits of score tape from here, and that one from there, and then tuck them in, and hang on a minute, and match that up so that it lines up with the lines line up with the edge. Okay, and then what we want to do is put some more score tape on the bottom here, so I've got even thicker stuff, and pop that on, and I'll just do 2 strips. Oh, sorry, I knocked the camera. I'm just going to do 2 strips. Take the score tape off. And then pop that along the bottom. So what I like to do is, or what I did with the other one, I'm just putting the lid on my glue, is put my glue bottle in, because it's kind of that size, and just give it a good press along the bottom. And that's the little sheet bag, but I think it's looking awful bare. So what I think I might do is, what you could do is you could put a little tag on it, or we could put a little bow on it. Now I've made up some bows already. I've got some little carrot bows that I made up yesterday. Hold on, I've got some pegs. I made wee bunny bows, but these are from my Etsy shop, so, and I packaged them up already, but one of these would look perfect on there. I wonder if I should steal one. Let's go for it. Because one of them was an odd one, see that pink? The rest of them are all white on the back and that one's pink. So let's just use that one. So I'm going to just peel off the foam adhesive from the back there and put a little bunny peep on there. That looks quite good, and as I said, that was the, I'm all fingers and thumbs, that was the little bunny carrot bow die from KS Craft as well. And I made this one too. It's a little bit more plain and a little bit more pastel. And that was another one. And if you didn't want to stick the bunny on, you could just use a little peg and just clip it on. But we stuck ours on, so we don't need the peg. So I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial of the little lamb Easter bag with the that bunny came in the carrot die pack as well, so that's all part of the carrot bow die set, which I have here. So the wee bunny comes in that as well. So there you have it. That's the Easter chick and the the lamb, and then if you buy the original die, you get the rabbit. So I hope you enjoyed that little video. Thank you so much for popping round to my channel. I appreciate every one of you, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's Sunday evening here. And I'll see you all next week with more videos and more shorts and more animals and adventures of different sorts. So once again, thank you, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.